Howdy folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe 2. A safe space in which would be awesome, where we're going to finish off these bucket worlds, these bucket choices, this bucket game.
Story to my co-workers, Stanley thought. How amusing they'll find it. Oh, won't we all just laugh and laugh?
I am a bucket.
One had gone missing.
Gotta finish all the bucket endings. Do all the bucket endings.
The embrace of an old friend. A weathered companionship that stands the test of time.
Bucket. Gotta love that bucket. I got two things left with the bucket.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him.
Gotta bring bucket to the telephone to do it right this time.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
No.
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
I refuse.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else.
Okay.
Cargo lift, yes. Go there. Go to the cargo lift.
I did it.
Good, said the bucket. Now ride the lift all the way to the top. There's something up there I need you to do.
This is
Stanley did not
fascinating.
question why or how this bucket was speaking to him. It should have alarmed him, of course, because buckets can't talk. But Stanley chose not to think about this obvious fact. He was firmly convinced that the bucket had spoken to him, and he unthinkingly did whatever the bucket asked.
Excellent. Let me off.
In here,
Said the bucket.
go into this dark room over here.
Stanley once again obeyed blindly.
Yeah, it's gonna be something. Some sort of ending here. Phone? Phone zone.
Now pick up the phone,
Said the bucket.
Pick up
Welcome
the
to the phone
It
zone.
will take us back home, where we can go about life together.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
This is the sad story of a man.
Oh no, it's a very sad story.
Once upon a time, I gave Stanley a bucket because I thought he was lonely and could use a friend. And then,
Oh, hey.
distressingly,
An
he began
actual
to believe
apartment.
The bucket could speak to him.
Okay. Now I'm trapped here. Not talking. What do? Oh! Oh, Stanley, it's me, your bucket. Press F if you want me to work with you. Sure.
The Stanley Parable Reassurance Bucket was merely meant to provide the comforting glow of companionship. It doesn't literally talk and give you orders. Whatever Stanley is hearing the bucket say to him is just in his head.
Okay. Very sad. Press G to go back home with me. Sure.
Lately, I've been concerned about him. Wouldn't you be concerned as well? To see him delusional like this,
Hang on.
obsessing over an inanimate metal object?
Like the last time, this is getting real, but in like a different way.
I don't know if he'll listen to me.
This is focusing on depression. Press R to go back to work.
Well, I'll try anyway. Stanley, can you hear me? Listen to me. It's just a bucket. It can't think, it can't talk. All it will ever truly do for you is effectively transfer a liquid from one location to a different location. That's it. It doesn't do anything else.
Alright, so yeah, just fair warning, this is probably not going to be pretty. Don't listen to the loud man, press V to go, for us to go back home. It's nighttime now.
He's not listening. He's still taking orders from the bucket. You know, once upon a time it was me he took orders from. Me he trusted and listened to. Now all he cares about is his awful bucket. His
I'm
stupid
curious if
bucket.
the non-bucket path to this apartment, like this is the same apartment. That'd be interesting. To ignore anyone in your life except me. Oh no! Oh, that's such a horrible thing. Okay.
It's sad, but I suppose he doesn't need me anymore. From now on, he's just going to cling to this bucket, this cold, empty bucket, this sort of shiny bucket. Well, I'll give it this. The bucket does have a nice shine to it.
It's all right. So yeah, no, just to clarify, anyone watching, I'm by no means a voice of authority in any regard. But if you are struggling with stuff that this is reminiscent of, honestly, you should talk to people and like see about helping yourself. You know, you believe I'm real, don't you, Stanley? Press H to go home.
Yes, I suppose on closer inspection that it doesn't quite look like your average hardware store bucket. It's just a little more, what am I trying to say?
Like, it's been mostly jokey thus far, but damn.
Transporting liquid. Like it would be better at moving an amount of water from one room to another.
Do you like jazz? Relive the same day with me over and over. Ooh. Ooh, it's getting bad.
Better at carrying water from room to room. It's a bucket. It's literally just a bucket. Why do I feel some need to point out the ways in which it's so much more than just a regular bucket?
I'm somehow made it up here. Wait. I'm in the ceiling. The world vibrates. Go home. To go home, to work, to home, to work, to home, to work, to home. Press Z.
Oh no. I'm having feelings. For the bucket. What's going on? Why do I want to be...
Now it's going from depressing and real to weird.
What's wrong with me? I don't understand. Perhaps if I had the bucket, this would be less confusing. Yes, the bucket could tell me what to do in this troublesome situation. Stanley, give me the bucket. Give it to me. Give me the bucket, Stanley. I need it. Give it to me now. Give it or
Close your eyes. All right. This is a weird situation. Fucking weird. What the fuck? Okay, extra bonus content.
All of his coworkers were gone.
Feel free to skip this bit, but I just want to see if the apartment's
Stanley
different.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I want to see if it's like the exact same, and if it is, then I'll skip back. But I just want to see if the apartment is different. Because Bucket Apartment is very different from the apartment from the original game, and I want to see if the original game apartment has changed too.
It was okay.
It was okay.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Now I'm noticing a bit of like spikes when it's loading dialogue, so it's like branching paths of dialogue.
So bad at following directions.
It's interesting, is what it is. Definitely love the situation going on, but like it is a very, very different situation.
I realize that investing in your
Slightly less polished, I guess you could say, in terms of seamlessness. There's more seams, so you can see them now. You can see the seams.
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. I'm asking... This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself.
Yeah, I gotta find out.
Aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Yeah.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
Wonder if we can change the font
if you
for the subtitles.
Place your faith in another.
No game has ever allowed me different fonts. Alright, let's see what we got. Is the apartment different?
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Okay, hang on.
Right out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Okay, it's the same.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Very rude.
Who'd want to commit their life to you?
Very, very rude.
I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside.
Nah, I got other stuff to
What's
do.
going on here?
I got other stuff to do.
Sorry, but you're in my story now.
Oh, is that the case? Well then. But no, it's the same as the original. If you want to check it out, it's very easy to check out.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
All right,
Stanley
bucket time.
decided to go to the meeting room. The
Bucket
made
ending.
Stanley want to be a better man and a better co-worker. In time, perhaps, he would become both of those things.
I like how much new dialogue there is for picking up the bucket.
Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his chest and entered the door on his left.
Now, see, here's the situation. I'm going to enter the door on the right.
This was not the correct way to the
And there's a
meeting
reason
room,
for this.
But Stanley had felt the bucket calling to
I'm
him.
not going to defy anything. I just wanted to try it.
Place to be. And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct? Was this better than the meeting room? Yes, Stanley thought to
Ow.
himself. Yes, perhaps it truly was. How insightful the bucket turned out to be.
All right, and then we go.
No, never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
Yeah.
And so the two of them detoured through the maintenance section and walked straight ahead to the opposite door.
Yep, we did that.
Still no one was here. Stanley needed the bucket's warmth and comfort now more than ever. Perhaps his boss's office was where he'd find answers.
Maybe, perhaps. Synergize your core value, whatevers. Alright, so I've seen all of the things
Stanley and the bucket walked upstairs to
except
the
for the official end where you go all the way. You go all the way.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. But Stanley guessed the correct code by sheer...
Oh, it isn't. There is no,
The bucket knew
there's no
all
speed running code.
was the bucket guiding him.
Okay.
Yes, this is certainly the most logical explanation.
Maybe the creators forgot about that one. Who's to say, really? Anyway, I'm gonna check out this final ending here. And then, I guess that's an episode? That's a series of new content.
Stanley and the bucket walked straight ahead through the large door.
Ugh, man, I'm tired.
Control facility.
I'm up late for this one. Alright, what do we got? What do we got?
On an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley and the
I
bucket
wonder.
wondered to themselves.
I wonder all day, every day. What could be problem? What is problem you seek? Do you see?
Monitors jumped to life.
Do you see
And
problem?
Stanley dropped the bucket in shock. Everyone in the office was being videotaped, monitored like guinea pigs. The bucket had never seen anything like this, and it very nearly burst into tears. as
This
Stanley
bucket is bursting into tears. That's what we call a leak.
that everything would be fine.
This is Leaky the Bucket from Banjo-Kazooie. Do you feel old yet? What we got?
Was the bucket under the mind control facility's influence as well? Had the bucket been told to do things it didn't wish to do? What kinds of things does a bucket want to do or not want to do in the first place? These questions
I wonder.
furiously in Stanley's feeble mind. No! He screamed into the bucket. He couldn't accept
I scream into the
his
bucket.
own life in someone else's control. Never! He squeezed the bucket tighter. His one friend in the entire world. At this point, he could trust no one except...
Oh yeah, I guess it is sideways. And going in a circle like that. Usually that's on top, not on the side. Here we are.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or...
Oh, I can't even go that way yet.
Walking, eating, working, all of it monitored and commanded from this very place.
This very place.
The cold reality of his past began to sink in. Stanley decided that this machine
Mind control status offline.
exert its terrible power.
Well, if it's already offline, then what the hell does the pushing off
For
button
he and the
do?
bucket were would dismantle the controls for good. Two best friends, Stanley and the bucket,
8,
up
8,
against the world.
8,
They
8,
high-fived
8,
in a really
8.
cool way, and the bucket made a sassy comment about taking down the system.
5, 3, 3, 3. All right, final ending. We finish as we began.
When at last they came to the source of the room's power, Stanley and the bucket knew it was their obligation to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
Uh-huh. Well, let's go. Off. We finish as we began.
Stanley and the bucket waited in blackness. Was it over?
Hard to say.
Yes, they had done it. Stanley and the bucket had defeated their greatest and
darkest enemy.
themselves from the tyrannical grip of the evil mind control machine. Freedom was now mere moments away.
Oh, we gonna get it.
Suddenly, the two of them began to discuss
Property
the
is
kind of life they
Stanley.
wanted to live once they stepped through this massive door. The bucket wanted to learn to roller skate.
And check it out, a car's going by.
Every country. Both wanted to begin watching any movie, but then stop it halfway through and begin watching it in
Oh,
reverse from
what?
the end. True, it was a simple life they envisioned, but it was one they'd lived together, with one another to lean on, to trust,
support.
to support.
Oh,
What?
okay.
Wait, what was happening? Why had the door stopped? Was Stanley and the bucket not about to be freed? An unbearable silence filled the room,
Okay.
lingering in uncertainty, until finally the truth hit Stanley square in the face. This building did not want the bucket to leave.
No, no, throw a bucket. Throw a bucket.
Recognized the incredible calming presence of the bucket, needed the soothing warmth of the bucket. Would go to anything
Oh.
with the bucket. No. Stanley
Property
can't
of
leave this place.
Stanley.
Not while he has such a precious bucket in his arms. Not while this building has anything to say about it. Stanley realized he would never again leave this very room. But at least he has the bucket. To be trapped eternally in darkness isn't really so bad, Stanley thought to himself. As long as I have my bucket with me, right? I'll be okay, won't I? Stanley gulped. Very soon,
Oh, man.
he was about to find out.
And there it is. That is what I believe to be all of the endings in the new content. Let's go to heaven together as friends. And it just turns them all back on. Right, but that'll be it for that. Begin the game again. We got new content. Alright, so let's go down the list. We got the collectibles. We didn't get that achievement anywhere. I wanted that achievement so badly.
Gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply
Who farted?
No
Who
matter
did
how
it?
hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
But yeah, we got the bucket, got the balloons, got the collectibles. I saw the infinite hole in one of the endings. If there's more content, I'm likely not going to find it on camera. I played this as it came out, so what you get is these 7 episodes. But hey, not a bad deal, not a bad deal. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. This was so good, and my face hurts from smiling and laughing so much. Like, it's been a hell of a ride. And I got to replay most of the game with my bucket. And I even got to see some new content that wasn't even related to the new content sequel malarkey stuff. I got Rocket League and I got Firewatch out of this, and it was great. It was a good time. Found that first episode. But that'll have to be it for this one. Now I could check achievements right here, right now, for the noob. Let me see here. This game, let me take a look at the achievements. View my achievements. All right, so here's what I got. I got first achievement. Get your first achievement. Awarded for getting any of the other achievements as your first, which is hilarious because you can't get that achievement as your first. Beat the game, complete the game. No, you can't jump. No, seriously, we disabled it. Test achievement, please ignore. Test achievement description, replace this. Welcome back. Quit the game and then start it again, which I could do. Played Stanley Parable for the entire duration of a Tuesday. There's the aid button somewhere in there. Click on door 430 5 times. Speedrun. Complete the Stanley Parable in under 4 minutes and 22 seconds. Settings, World Champion. Set all the sliders in the menu to the available numbers. What? The available numbers. Go. Super go outside. Don't play the Stanley Parable for 10 years. All right, let me go to the settings. What was it? Settings World Champion. Set all settings sliders in the menu to all available numbers. All right, go 5. This one go 5. All right, and then let's see. Scroll down. Oh yeah, there you go. There's another number. Setting background opacity. Subtitle background opacity. That was at 80, I believe. There you go. Yeah, some good accessibility stuff. 61 for main volume. But that one was actually one I set myself, so.
A man named Stanley.
Huh?
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Okay. And you go to video. You take a look. There's nothing there. And I did all the sliders. All of the sliders. But anyway, yeah, that's as far as I know everything. So, yeah, that'll have to be it for the series. I obviously didn't find everything. There's like some Chivos. I got the 8 achievement, which I can't get in this version. I mean, I can, I just don't know where. I had to find the demonstration area. But yeah, no, that was a good time. That was me doing the Stanley Parable Deluxe Edition, Super Deluxe, Mega Ultra Fantasto Deluxe, and that will be it for this one. I love you, each and every one of you, though. Thank you guys for joining me. Of course, me Keywii. You've been great tuning yourself a delightful day. I love you all. Goodbye. Goodbye.